Right guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be having a look at Fernbus Coach Simulator, the console version, and this is running on the PS5. So this is classed as Fernbus Coach Simulator, and it also says on the dashboard that it's the Europe edition because of the cities that it includes bundled on the game. I'm not sure how that ties in with the PC version of the same name in terms of what cities are available on the PC version. Has there been extra DLC on the PC version? If so, will we get it on the console to bring it in line? How does it sit compared to the PC version right at this very moment? I'm not quite sure, if I'm honest. But there's quite a bit to be getting on with, to be on this. In terms of what is included, looks like there's quite a lot of road to drive around on. So, without any more mither, let's jump in and start a game. So, I'm going to go for career, which has level progression, route creation, passenger transport, route navigation, detailed stats, hometown, which I've already selected before I got to the main screen. It was the first thing the game makes me do, so I've chosen Luxembourg as my hometown. It does say there that I've got a limited radius and I've got locked cities, so it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out in terms of, am I tied, now that I've chosen Luxembourg as my hometown, am I now tied to a radius within that town and I can't go further afield? Or, as time goes on, will career progression let me travel beyond the radius and the lockdown area that seemed to suggest I have? Now, I did start a game on this prior to firing this up for a YouTube video, and I'm going to show you how the next menu works, because it was a bit tricky and it caught me out. The next menu did. So I'm going to choose career. And then in here, you'll see that I've got nowhere there where I can literally start the game. And next is grayed out. So what you have to do is, so top screen on the left hand side, I've got Flixbus chosen, which I'm going to keep as that. And then I'm going to choose a new route. So highlight new. Then where it says route name, top left hand side, press the square button. And then I'm going to type in city cruiser. So when you've typed in your name there, don't press circle to come back out of that text field. Press the square button. Then you back out. Then you can select something else. So I'm going to choose route number. I'm going to give it route number 24. And again, press the square button to come out of that text field. Don't press the circle because it'll take you back to a previous menu. Then, I still can't start the game, so now I need to choose a route, so I need to interact with the map. So, triangle to interact with the map. Zoom in. That's my station there. So, I'm going to choose... Let me zoom out slightly. I'm going to choose this one. The selected city is not available as starter route yet. You have to travel to this city first to unlock it. Ah, right, okay. So, can I... We'll go with it. We'll go with it because I'm getting... So, interact with the map. Choose Luxembourg, which is my hometown. Struggling again, you know. I did this earlier on. There you go, done. Right, I've got a route, so I've got an orange line. So starting in Luxembourg, I'm travelling to Is it Reims? Reims? Forgive the pronunciation if I get it wrong. So now I do press circle because I'm interacting with the map. So now it does tell me that I can press circle to go back a stage. And then I'm back on this screen. And now I've got save. I can click on save. Now that's put my route in. So City Cruiser, Flixbus. The route, as you can see on the right hand side on the map, is set. So now I can actually come down to the word next because it's not greyed out. Press on next. I'm going to go with realistic handling. Character, yeah, we'll keep him. Realistic. It keeps doing that when you go to choose another option. So, customize, license plate. So that's customised my license plate, so circle for back. It always brings up this again. In fact, let me get rid of that. Or no, I need to see that actually in case I don't know what mode it's putting me into. So realistic. And then let's go, do we stick with that buzz? That bus, should I say buzz? Bus, we'll stick with that bus. We'll keep that paint job on it so we can get started as soon as we can. And to start, literally, press X. And off we go. So there is a bit of a tutorial that goes on here once you get in the bus. I only got as far as getting in the bus, getting it set up and driving it out of the yard. And then I kind of thought, with how much trouble I had with that first menu of planning the route and plotting the route, I'm going to do a video. Now let me just... That audio is very loud in my headset and I've got a feeling that it'll be loud and overpower me as well. Oh, audio, go across the master. Let's drop that master audio down to about 70. That's still loud, that. And I don't know how that's coming across on the video. Right, we'll try that. Let's have a good look at the bus. Yeah, okay. Well, let's get on board. Let's shut the front door. So hold square to set the destination and the bus cross menu. So hold square, go across to the destination board, which is that, and then go up. That sets the destination on the digital board on the front of the bus. Hold X, go across the ignition, start the engine. Let's go across to the air conditioning. One thing I do want to do is, let me just back up here a bit. So foot on the brake. Just take the parking brake off. Put it in reverse. And off we go. So click down on the right stick to go to the external view. Switch to drive and off we go. So there's nothing bottom right hand side on the navigation GPS. There's no route showing yet until I get out of this yard. Once I get out of this yard, you'll see the orange line appear to show me where I've got to go. There you go. And it's time to go this way. Right, just while I turn out of here, I'll flick to the external camera. I know what I could do with on screen is a mirror on the top right hand side. Oh, I'm getting off here. So I'm not sure if this has a day and night cycle, and also whether it has any form of dynamic weather. Time will tell as I play more of it, but it's a pleasant driving, you know, chilled experience. This, it's not going to win awards for graphical fidelity or anything like that. You know, there's a bit of pop in, there's a bit of kind of temperamental issues with the lighting and the shaders, but other than that, it's a nice, pleasant, you know, chill game. One that I've, you know, I'm quite confident I'm going to be happy with, that I've added to the list. You know, the already growing list of time-consuming career games that I've got. But I don't mind, because every now and again you want a bit of a break from the norm, you know? And you want something to play that's a little bit on the relaxing side. on green, so we're good to go. Oh. Right, let's see what happens here now I get to my destination for the passengers, eh? This is a little bit different to what I've played before, like Tourist Bus and also Bus Simulator, where they get on and they pay money. This, I think you've got to check the tickets. So, let's hold that down. Let's put it in neutral. Let's put the parking brake on. Let's open that as well. And now let's see what we do here, eh?
Mahlzeit. Ist das gültig?
So, log in. So... Has she not got a name? Because I would imagine that I've got a... Oh yeah, she's good to go.
Guten Tag. Das Ticket. Bitteschön.
Adam, is he on the list? Yeah, he's on the list.
Ciao.
Grüezi, ist das gültig?
Sina Kraus,
Vielen Dank.
on the list. Not all these will be on the list, you see.
Ciao. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Andreas, yeah,
Ciao.
he's on the list.
Mahlzeit. Bin ich hier richtig? Danke sehr.
Hallo? Könnte ich bitte ein Ticket bei Ihnen kaufen?
I'm not going there though, am I? So I'm going to have to say
No.
no, because I'm not going there. Unless it was en route.
Hier mein Ticket. Danke sehr.
She's on the list.
Hallo.
Yeah, let's just get Jack Reacher on board. I'm going there so he can buy a ticket. I've got plenty of space on the bus, I may as well get him on.
Sehr freundlich.
Hallo, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Natalie Burt, yeah, she's on the list.
Hallo? Hier ist mein Ticket.
Vielen Dank. Mahlzeit. Hier mein Ticket. Danke.
Hallo, mein Ticket. Danke sehr.
And she's on the list. That's it, isn't it? Should be all on board. Oh, there's just here. And I can't take her because I'm not going that way. So, let's close that. Close the door. Right, everyone good? Everyone happy? Comfy? Seatbelts on? So parking brake off. You put it in reverse. I'm gonna have to try and spin this around. Why is it auto-saving? Like twice in succession. That auto-saving is causing a little bit of frame drop, bit of lag.
Ich dachte, hier gibt es WLAN.
Wi-Fi, where's Wi-Fi?
Ich zittere wie Espenlaub.
She want the air conditioning turning off with her complaining that she's cold. Arrival, does that say 1306? So, what can I say? It's, like I said before, it's not going to win awards visually, graphically. But in terms of the driving experience, it's absolutely, bob on. And if you take your time and you just sit back, chill, it's, you know, it can be one of them go-to games when you just need to wind down and you've been playing something else that's a little bit on the stressful side, or it's frustrated you and you just want to take time out. Anybody that likes Euro Truck or Bus Simulator, this is going to appeal to them. Without a shadow of a doubt, because them kind of games appeal to me, and this is ticking all the right boxes for me at the moment, this, I've got to say. I know what I did need to do is put that mirror up on the right hand side, which I've not done. But I'll do that on the next big straight if I can. I mean, this is made by TML Studios, so they've got form, they've got experience when it comes to making bus sims, because they made Bus Sim and the Bus for PC. Tourist Bus, yeah. So they've got Tourist Bus, Fernbus, and the Bus, which are all available on PC. So they've got experience when it comes to games like this. They're no slouch. These games initially tend to feel more at home on a PC sometimes, because they seem to be better optimized, and sometimes when they're ported across the consoles they can feel like cheap cash grabs. But as long as they're functional, as long as they look after us post-release, and the game's functional, and if any major bugs are spotted, they kind of look after us, I don't mind. I don't mind if it's not on par with the PC version. Just make sure it's functional, make sure it's playable. Bugs, whether they be game breaking or frustrating bugs, get them fixed. Oh, bit of a... I don't need to get off, do I? I hope not. Oh, I do, I mean, prior to this on console, I did play Tourist Bus.
Hier drin wachsen schon Eiszapfen.
And I quite enjoyed the experience of it, and it had got a lot of promise in terms of making you actually feel like you were running a company. But it just, for me, it didn't get looked after post-release. And it needed just a little bit of TLC, in my opinion. But in terms of simulating the nice experience of driving around some really tight, twisty, Spanish roads on a holiday resort, holiday island, it nailed it. It's just a little bit rough around the edges and need a bit of work, and I'll no doubt find that this is the same, but as long as fundamentally the driving experience is okay and it's bob on and it's functional, happy days. Turn the aircon off. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, the game seems to be running quite smooth as well. Apart from the odd jitter here and there with the frame rates. And that tends to occur mainly when the game's auto-saving. I seem to be getting a smooth, I would say getting close to 60 frames out of the main game performance, but obviously it looks like it's 30 frames in the rear view mirrors up there on the left hand side. Be careful I'm not speeding here as well. Seems to be going some here. So you better pop in on the shadows there, and then they pop straight back out, but it's not a deal breaker. You know, it's not some AAA studio. You kind of, me personally, I kind of know what I'm getting, what to expect when I play these kind of games.
Ich hätte einen Pullover mitnehmen sollen. Ist das kalt?
You can do shuttle buses on this as well. You don't have to do the big coaches, there's little shuttle buses that you can do. It's getting a bit misty here, looks like there might be getting some weather settling in. I wonder if you can get to your destination ahead of schedule if I'm doing the kind of speeds that I'm doing. Because on other similar games that are akin to this, then you can find that sometimes the time, the ETA or the time of arrival will auto adjust according to what speeds that you're travelling at. Ooh, what's going on here? Bit of congestion. Good job I didn't need to get off then, because I wasn't even looking, to be honest. Guilty as charged.
Hier drinnen wachsen schon Eiszapfen.
Too cold? Oh. Oh, I gotta figure that out then. I gotta think about that then. Good job I didn't cut someone up. There we go. Oh, come on, come on. What's up? Can I go? You can let me go? Tough. Nearly there. Oh, you got refuel as well. Do I have to factor in refueling? Because I can't see a fuel gauge. I just have to check out the dashboard. I'll have to bear that in mind, just in case it factors in the need to refuel. It obviously looked like a functional gas station back there, so I do think refueling is going to play a part in this.
Schon Eiszapfen.
Well, all you do is complain about how cold it is. And I'm sure I've turned the AC off. It's all this giving way malarkey when you're going around a roundabout. When you're actually on the roundabout, just keep flowing. What's up? Oh, missed me turning. I think I've arrived way ahead of schedule there. About half an hour ahead of schedule, 40 minutes. If this is where they're getting off, which I think they are.
Wir sind schon da?
So they've all got off, so that's job done, isn't it? So, yeah, that's job done. So, there you go, guys. I'm going to conclude the video there. So that's my first run. A nice short run just to get me started. So I'm going to conclude the video and wrap it up there. But, yeah, I mean, like I say, it's a nice, pleasant experience. And it ticks all the right boxes for me to go along and sit nicely on the shelf with other games of this genre that I've got. So yeah, very, very pleased with that, to be honest. Runs very smoothly, got to say. Visually it's not perfect. You've got a bit of pop in, shadow pop in, but the way that it runs, the way that it drives, absolutely thumbs up from me. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Drop any comments below if you've got any questions or any feedback. Subscribe if you haven't done already, because there will be more content coming this way, and hit that notification bell so that you get alerted when the content goes live. And I'll see you all on the next one. Take care and peace.